he came in and popped off pretty hard. He's very much an improved player. As we take a look here, we're going to look back on some of the replays here brought to you by Thunderbolt. Wu Fang in the early game here coming in on to Sha with that massive parry. The disrespect, the swap into the pistol for the elimination there. OnePlus Phoenix's Verse coming in. The Verse really putting in work with those fist blades super early on here. Fong coming in, able to make that come out. This play by T225 was absolutely clutch. Look at this, 1 HP and a dream. He throws the wisp to create space. He goes up top here. He knows he needs to come in. He's able to find that. He goes for the full combo here. He knows Zhang Yuan doesn't have the F, so he's just able to clutch it out against the odds there. AS going to come in and clean up a clean elimination there onto Sha. Mike here with the ultimate here. This is where FunPlus Phoenix gets eliminated from the game, finally just coming through and hitting multiple players with that. Paste here on the staff here just absolutely put on a show, showing exactly how to clean things up inside the realm of Yang here, making it look easy there onto X1's Wu Fang. As we take a look, there we go. Paste with the big smile on his face. Sha here in the end here. DRG's Fong just getting completely locked down in the end. AS on the backside here, able to come in and clean up Spider. Start yet again with the ultimate there. And look, he's in the ult, right? He's going to come in. He secures that kill, immediately cancels the ult to keep some of the charge, grabs the bloom as well, which means he's got the ult for the ending here. We come to the end and look at this. He's just able to clean up, do so much damage here. He hits him. Now he just knows he needs to hit T225. There we go. Because he's got that fire tick, as long as that fire tick's on them, if he dies to the zone, he just clutches it up and cleans it up. So you see him immediately swap Prio. He lands one onto the other player, immediately turns the attention to T225. Look back here at our replays for the day, brought to you by Thunderbolt.
Yeah, these replays, though, really kind of show how different some of these players have really been here. As we look at Yuan, as he ends up catching that Arctic Wraith here, was able to capture the freeze on both players, but he still continues to keep that combo going. This is that combo that you were talking about earlier here that absolutely destroyed Pace at the beginning of the game. But it definitely goes to show you that just because you have a rough start doesn't mean that you can't have a strong ending here. As we saw Wu Fang getting eliminated here. Look at Pace. He ends up coming back strong, captures that elimination. He goes inside of the realm of Yang. Really does start to really see the amount of moments here in terms of how much he dodges and really stays away from certain strikes that really can be lethal as a player. As Arano tries to see if he can time it as well here with this. Really is able to do it through the invisibility. Doesn't matter. Pace able to play this well. And this is the one where he just does Sha so dirty. Doesn't give him the time, doesn't give him the energy, doesn't even give him the placement to even try to escape. He's just like, nope, you're stuck right here with me. Pace is able to capture another elimination in this moment here. Here comes Star, who ends up swiping that elimination away here. I mean, look at Pace. Pace just able to, just like you said before, taking that target and really knowing when it's the best time to strike here. And that's exactly what he did in some of these moments here. Able to capture the dodge, is able to push through on the outskirts, dangerously low. Arano is able to hit him with the pistol, knows what he needs to do, is able to capture the finish, and comes away with a massive amount of eliminations and a #1 finish. What a game. 11.4. Heck of a score for him.
To take a look at the replays brought to you by Thunderbolt in this early fight here. WBG Spider versus Pace. Pace tries to break away here. We're going to see the F come through, and unfortunately, he's just trapped in the hut, so Spider cleans up the elimination. We're going to see the same thing happen here to Zhang Yuan, and now cutting back over to T225, WBG Spider. T225 here takes a huge risk on that. He has to go for the overhold, let it all go, let it all hang out, and because of it, he is able to come out on top. As we cut back over to this, AS almost goes down here, 1 HP in a dream. He's able to clean up that realm of Yang. Over to OUG's Mike here with the staff, gets huge hits here, or sorry, spear before he turned it into the staff, is able to clean up the elimination as well. Arano here goes for the teleport, looks for one more, will find it just on the edge. Man, he goes so far, so fast, and picks up a huge elimination for himself as we head back to the realm of Yang. Spider getting cleaned up early, and then Spider yet again, this time by Zhang Yuan with the pistol shots from downtown. EWG's Arano here coming down and will clean up that elimination of the T25. That's right after he got hit with that ballista, that fire tick, putting in absolute work for him here. Sha in the end on Justina, able to just hold it together and go out with that first place. As we take a look at Zhang Yuan, who walks away with your MVP here for game number 3.
He's flying. It's a bird.
Second. What I did expect are some sweet replays, though, brought to you by Thunderbolt, Dobby.
Nice. And it's like, just like with Thunderbolt, we are made for gaming. Meanwhile, looking into this, just like they're made for gaming, so are these players and some of these play styles in terms of pace. I ended up getting caught by Wu Feng here and Yuan inside of the realm of Yang here with one of our top players OUG's Mike, you know, that MVP here, really trying to hold strong here. Nice little bits of defense, almost loses out on it, but that timing, that strike could have been any closer, couldn't have been any better, as Yuan actually ends up fighting him yet again on the outskirts of the circle here. Ends up catching him on the nice switch. Beautiful parry, gets the finish. To see you later, sayonara. Senor. As Verse trying to see if he can calculate it just a little bit more here, trying to see if he can close in that gap, but sadly wasn't able to as often as we look at T225. Oh, and that's the shot coming in from T225 that we ended up seeing from Spider's point of view, as he was in the midst of fighting that as much as possible. Same with Pace. Pace was just trying to jump and juggle. He was there, everybody was missing, but it sadly, doink, not able to do a lot here towards that final. Unfortunate, but still was able to make some magic happen for some of these things, and they were able to work in his favor for a lot of things, realistic.
John Yuan here in the very end, man. Look, both of these guys think they've got it. He comes through. Look at this. You've got to think if you're the hottie in this situation, you have got this on lockdown. You come in, boom, that Volpine Essence pops. He's able to get the Soul Bloom on top of it. Dude, if you're a Rano, you are crying over that. Look how close he is to still killing him anyway. But man, Volpine Essence onto the Soul Bloom keeps the game alive. Temmie MVP for people above that threshold. It's going to change everything. But speaking of changing everything, Thunderbolt coming in here to change your guys' lives with some quick replays, man. This right here, Paste, just had Mike's number in this early fight, man. Mike just constantly getting read there by Pace. As we cut back to TE Star, I still can't believe Star wins this fight. He's dead every single time and then just comes back and goes, I'm zipping, I heal forever. So I'm not going to die. Rano there, by the way, this was rough. Getting knocked up by Pace there into the Icicle, and then AIS just puts Pace in the corner, goes, cool, you've got no ult, we're in no ult zone, I got Fist Blades, I'm gonna send you back. As we cut over to TE Star yet again here onto WBG. Spider was able to get that uppercut and clean things up early on. Mike coming down here on to Pace, though, returning the favor from the early game. John Yuan here, though, very surprised that he was able to slip away here. And then Mike comes back in and does finally clean it up. But inside the realm of Yang, it's a Rano who turns things back around onto Mike and repays the favor yet again as we cut over to TE Star here, coming in to clean up the elimination onto AIS very shortly after they clean one up there onto Pace. We're going to see now Wu Fang trading blows with John Yuan. John Yuan with a massive parry comes in with follow-up buff to clean up the elimination. There we go. We're going to see that Cloud Weaver coming in, but it's not going to be enough. Star able to clean up the elimination there onto Fong here, and we go. Star, this is why we saw everybody focusing Star in the end, right? Star able to avoid everything, able to hold on to that ultimate, just means they win the heal up, means they take the MVP, and there it is.
In the game, seeing how other players have been able to balance it off it. And let's check out the replays, though, brought to you in part by Thunder Robot. Rune, take it away.
Oh my goodness, yeah, OEG's Mike here in the very beginning verse just has his number when he lands that ultimate over to X1's Wu Fang here. And look, Wu Fang looked to be on the losing end of this, but Verse misreads the parry and drops straight down to that charge MB. And then AIS here on Star with that easy freeze into the nunchuck follow-up full aerial combo there. And then poor T225 here. There was a world where he comes out on top, but unfortunately Sha just knows the nunchuck's better over to S1's Pace inside the realm of Yang here with the re-grapple combo into the follow-up onto OUG's Mike, man. Absolutely love to see it. Mike just going, he knows he messed up there as we head on over to Wu Fang here with the whiff into the kill onto WBG Spider. Spider here with the super clean triple ult onto S1 Pace here to clean things up. Pace just completely on the back foot here, and Spider doing what Spider does best over to T225 in some of these final moments here, clutching it down, gives the chase to Spider, gets the ult, comes back in, cleans it up, and then pours John Yuan here. Doesn't have a chance as he falls straight down into the Dragon's Roar and gets put into timeout. And Pace here in the last second, against all odds, cleans up not one, but 2 eliminations to get himself above the threshold, bringing us to 4 players above that threshold as we head into game number 7. Dobby, you're going to have to take these away, bro.
Let's see if we can keep this going as we're going to look back at the replays here. Coming in from all of this is Arano. Catches that first elimination. And then we're going to be able to see Mike end up getting caught by Verse here. Verse was really like a problem at first here, as we saw Wufang putting in some massive hits onto Pace from earlier here. I mean, Pace really having a few close calls here. Him being able to dictate that one was a really, really smart decision, a really great move, and being able to anticipate when he was able to strike that down was absolutely phenomenal here. What a strike finish towards that. And then same thing as well, Arana with Wufang being able to kind of be that middle ground, right? GG shot, catches the elimination onto Arana. This was the one that was really close, not gonna lie. Feng comes through with it. Beautiful shutdown. Oh, look at that. Oh, doesn't even give him a chance. He says, nope, see you later, buddy. He just juggles him the whole time. This is the one where you were like, how is he still alive? Feng, look at Feng. Shot. Huh? What? Back outside. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he says, what's up? I'm going to put you in the blender, Feng. What's up with it, baby? And then the final moments. Pace. Trying to hold strong here. It takes that time. He's waiting for the anticipation. He watches him strike. Boom! Jump parry right from behind. Catches him on the outskirts. Hits him with the outer. Lets the bow do the talk.